My client is seeing me for low back pain, hip pain, neck pain, pain between the shoulder blades. Am I missing something?
Nope.
Okay, alrighty. And I always start by looking at the feet and ankles, and that's what this video is about. And I noted that his right fibula, the bone on the outside, or this is the fibula, on the left side is lower. Now, his right fibula, I'm able to induce that little tiny bit of spring mobility. On the left side, I cannot. It's like I'm trying to push a big block of steel, okay? And he has the ability to invert the heel, but also to evert it. And on his left side, I cannot evert it. So he's weight bearing on the outside of his ankle. The other thing, his ligament is pretty strong. Speaking of the most commonly injured ligament, and then the second most common is on the outside, and that's pretty strong as well. So that's good. Might have some muscle inhibition. Can you lift this foot up and outward, out into my hand? Good, hold it up and out, hold it there. Good, he's got beautiful strength, so that's great. The ankles don't have good movement. I can't even get him to zero. His feet point downward almost at 10 degrees, at least 5 degrees. And that's probably related to athletics. He notes that his calves are real tight. And when I try and spring the foot upward, he lost that little bit of spring mobility that's normal to every joint in the body. And so I'm going to restore that. But I think we'll start on the left side, and I'm going to first get the fibula to move up, and then on both sides, I'm going to get his talus to reestablish the ability to glide backwards and rotate backwards. If we do a comparison, his ability to lift his feet up is equal. And so here goes. I'm just going to go 10 times. Okay, and so now he has that little tiny bit of play. And I'm going to test the ability of the heel bone, the calcaneus, to rotate outward, called abduction. That's lacking. So I'm going to test this one, and this one I can rotate it outwards. Not by much, but that is his norm. Okay, and this one doesn't rotate outward. So I'm just going to traction the heel downward towards me. So I'm distracting that joint below the ankle. It's an incredibly complex joint. And I know I'm speaking a little bit quickly. I want to try to keep this video under 3 minutes. And sometimes the magic happens when you just distract a joint. And that's true for this one. And now I can rotate it outward, which is called abduction. So now I'm going to get this talus to seat back into the ankle a little bit more. So there's a nice scoop there, and then a push with my right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this should help his ability to stretch his calf. And now you can see that foot comes up more. Okay, first one's free. You want me to treat the right one?
Sure.
We'll have to interrupt while we send you to the ATM. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I will certainly teach him how to keep that motion, which is quite simple. And now those are moving equally. And now he has that spring at the end of the motion. Let me change the camera angle, and we're keeping his face out of it. And let's have you walk halfway up and down the hall and come back and tell us how you feel. And if prevention matters, then this treatment is going to be valuable.
It feels better, more stable.
So your feet feel more stable?
A little bit, yeah.
Good. Go one more time, halfway. Your thoughts?
Yeah. A little more, I guess, more flat.
Yes,
than, like,
more contact
leaning
with
out.
the ground.
Yeah.
Less weight bearing on the outside. Is that correct?
Yeah, correct.
Good. Go ahead and sit in the blue chair right here and tell me how your feet feel in sitting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can tell a huge difference sitting,
Okay, all right.
but I mean, it feels like they're more flat
Okay.
because it feels like I'm always like that. Like you
Yes,
said.
your arch is a little bit abnormally higher than what the design should be, perhaps.
Yeah, feels a little more centered. Yeah.
Nice. I'll take it. So tomorrow I'll teach you how to keep this, or the next visit, I'll teach you how to keep this. It's really simple.
Okay.
Very good.
Perfect.
And this is helpful for your headache, possibly, and neck pain, because there's a reflex. When you're walking and you hit the heel on the right, then your lower body is orienting left. And this reflex, called the righting reflex, will rotate your head to the right. When you lose that movement, then you lose movement in your upper neck with walking. So right now your neck is actually freer than it was 5 minutes ago. I think I'll shut up. I wanted 3 minutes. I've got 6.5. I'll shut up right now. Thank you.
Thank you.